Hi, Demi here, bringing you the gaming news. Anyway, first off, can you please like and subscribe as it really helps out the videos. Anyway, let's get into the video. Anyway, CEO of Gearbox has analyzed the data of the Epic Games Store, and apparently he's got his own opinions about it, and we're going to find out what those opinions are today and what he thinks about the Epic Games Store, because I don't know if Borderlands 3 is going to do well, and he mentions that. So let's find out. Okay. Basically, there is this article. We're not reading the article. What we're here for is what the CEO has to say, because I'm not going through his Twitter page. It's probably cancer. Anyway, it says here that pitchford agrees that the Epic Game Store currently has fewer features than Valve's Steam. However, he believes Epic will rush to add as many features as possible. That's to be stated. He also admits that there's a chance Epic won't be fast enough to do so. However, apparently, Borderlands 3 publisher 2K was happy with taking the risk. That seems kind of weird that you would take the risk to potentially let your own game sink. Anyway, it says here that he says this is basically a list of his whole Twitter blog. We're not reading the whole thing. It's going to take too long. We're just cherry picking it. Alright, first, please understand that although I may have thoughts and opinions about this topic, the authority here truly is in the hands of our publishing partner, 2K Games. So while I may have some influence, I cannot force anything, and this ship has sailed, so to speak. Yes, it has sailed, so to speak, and we gotta understand this. Gearbox can't say, no, we want to put it on Steam, because it's up to 2K. It's up to 2K whether you like it or not. Currently, Steam has a bunch of features that the Epic Store does not. That's a fact. We could probably rank the priority of these features from top to bottom, and while we may disagree on a little on the ranking, there's probably an optimal priority to go after features. I'm pretty sure Steam basically has all the features you need, and the Epic Games Store doesn't. And it says here, we also must acknowledge that Borderlands 3 does not exist today, but rather it will exist in September. The store will be different when the game launches. It will become a boon to their store if they bring significant features to make the customer's experience great for us. And about this whole statement, I saw an article. I didn't do a video about it, but however, Epic Games came out and said they don't want to be a Steam clone, so I don't know if they're gonna bring these features out. Epic will suffer again if by the time Borderlands 3 launches and the customer is not good enough. This is a tremendous forcing function for Epic. It is possible that the Epic Games Store does not suggest enough features for the store before Borderlands 3 launches to be good enough. That's a risk. It's one that our publishing partner 2K was willing to take. I'm not mad about that decision or the risk, but it's real. So yeah, what he's saying is, if it doesn't do good enough on the Epic Games Store, basically what's going to happen is it's going to fail. The game's going to fail. Plus, from what I've seen on the internet, everyone's just waiting for it to come out on Steam, which is like in 6 months after it launches. So, and they're probably going to get it on sale also, is what I'm saying. So I don't think this game is going to make a lot of money, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I don't think they're going to make a lot of money. I mean, the internet says otherwise. One may look at other stores like Origin or Uplay. Those aren't real competitors to Steam. A competitor to Steam needs to have an installed base and be specifically neutral in alignment so that the publishers and developers who support the store can trust a fair economy. Yeah, he's kind of right about that. But personally, I still see Origin as a big competitor to Steam. I mean, like, yeah, it's just EA games, but that's my opinion. And basically, he goes on to say, if Valve is smart, they should probably maneuver as many resources as possible as improving the store and preparing for Epic's inevitable challenge to Steam from a features point of view. The faster Valve can maneuver, the longer it can stay ahead of Epic on features. But if I were to bet on this, and remember, I've got pretty good seed on the great competition, Epic will eventually surpass Valve on features and quality of service. Yet again, sir, I just want to correct you. They said they don't want to be a freaking Steam clone. So I don't know if this is ever going to happen. I mean, if they were going to get these features out, it would have been a long time ago. But I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, basically he goes on talking about how that it's good for business, and then he mentions Star Wars shit. I don't know what's wrong with Star Wars. I actually like Star Wars, and basically he ends the massive Twitter thread with, honestly, that's above my pay grade and was something negotiated to 2K and Epic. Exclusivity is important for those forcing function goals, but permanently exclusive was, I imagine, a deal breaker for 2K. I'm really glad that exclusivity is only 6 months, because as an entertainer, my mission is to entertain the world, and that means I want as many motivated customers as possible to have access to the game. I was hoping for a short exclusivity window, and I'm happy with it. Okay, honestly, with this thread, I don't think he likes the exclusivity. I think he wants shorter exclusivities than like years. Yeah, basically he just goes on ranting about how it's good for business, but like he goes into massive wall text. Like, you know the time it would have taken to type this, but let me prove to you that Epic Store doesn't want to be a Steam clone. They go in to saying stuff like that Sweeney made previous headlines for defending the need for Epic Games exclusivity deals, which gamers have criticized as greedy or exploitative, which, yeah, kinda is, if you ask me. Anyway, he goes in where Video Game Chat tweets to him, Tim, where are the Epic trading cards, coupons, forums, community, achievements, and why should I jump ship to yet another insert company name here launcher? We aren't planning to develop a trading metagame, e.g. cards around the Epic Store. Gifting and achievements are on the roadmap. We've launched an online support ticketing service. Developers can choose to use games across all stores and platforms. So you're saying that games can choose to use all stores and platforms, but yet you're locking it into one frickin' store for like 6 to a year? Like, that's BS to me. That is BS at this point. And then he goes on, Epic doesn't plan to host third-party game forums, but we encourage developers to link independent forums, like Reddit, on their store pages. As with Fortnite, we encourage forums like Reddit, Fortnite BR, and the independent store and platforms. Alright, so clearly they're planning to bring achievements and, gifting, but personally, I don't think achievements and gifting are just gonna do it. Like, serious, I don't think achievements and gifting are just gonna do it. So, basically, from what we've got here, there's probably going to be no mod support. There's probably going to be no Epic Store Workshop. There's probably going to be no forums, from what Tim Sweeney just said. Well, he basically confirmed it. And, yeah. That sounds like a shit launcher to me. That seriously sounds like a shit launcher to me. So basically, it's just a cheap Chinese ripoff, and these game developers aren't learning. They really aren't learning. You think they would have learned from what Battlefield 5 did, but they don't learn. They really don't learn. So, I've only got one word to say, gamers. Vote with your wallet. Actually, it's more than one word. It's more like a sentence. But anyway, vote with your wallet, and get this game when it comes out on Steam, and support Steam 100% of the way. Steam's been there when we've been down in the dumps. Do not abandon Steam. Anyway, this is Demi, and please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.